All right. Welcome. Thank you for coming. It's good to see you. Lay, Candle, Raz. You ready to see my model? Yes? I'm excited. I think it turned out well. Yes. Okay, just a taste. Oh. Oh, there I am. Oh. Got the little ears, the floppy ears. Ooh. Yes. Here we goes, here we goes. All right. Ta-da! It is I. Yes. Yay! So long I have waited for this day. It is going to be fun. Been filled with nervous energy all day. Yes. Plus I've got full neck movement, which is nice. And my eyebrows. Yes. I've got the movie eyebrows. Yay! It's gonna be fun. Plus I've also got an expression or two. Let's see here. Oh no, I am upset. I am an angry bunny boy. Yes. And... oh no, I am concerned. Such a sad moment. Now, for us to get really intense. The narrowing of the eyes. Yes. Also I can toggle between my neon and regular forms. Not sure how I gained that ability, but I can become shiny. Yes. Sparkle like a sunken pirate wreck, indeed. Probably can't tell as much against this chair here, because it is also red. Let's see. Let's get over here so you can tell a bit more. Dull, shiny. Dull, shiny. Not much of a change, but it's nice. Also, yes, I do not have legs in this form. It is unfortunate, but don't really need them yet. But, yes. Suppose it is time to, well, I suppose I'll turn off my shininess for now. Yes. It is time for the lore. The narration. Just a few minutes. Yes. Alright. So. Let us begin. My story begins in a land far, far away. A world in an entirely different plane of existence. On the continent of Kord, in the vast Kasari Desert, lies Galdera, a massive active volcanic mountain range, that is, stretching for hundreds of miles, filled with lava flows, water poisoned by heavy metals, and massive, dangerous monsters. A land that truly embodies survival of the fittest, adapt or die. That is where my people, the Rubidians, live. Unlike our distant ancestors who fed mainly on plants and vegetables, we adapted over the millennia to live entirely off of meat, mushrooms, and cave fish. Now, the fish and mushrooms we farmed in our underground burrow, but there was never enough to feed everyone, so we had to hunt. And to slay massive and deadly apex predators that called Galdera their home. We needed weapons. From birth, every Rubidian was taught the basics of smithing, and every member of the burrow must forge their own weapon, so that even if they weren't hunters, they could still fight to their last breath to defend the burrow. The reason that every Rubidian must forge their own weapon was that we not only forged the metal, but a piece of our soul into our weapons. In order to survive, you not only needed to know how to swing it, but to make it an extension of yourself, as reliable and familiar as your own arms and legs. It is even told that great warriors of the past could gain such a powerful bond with their weapon that they gained supernatural powers while wielding them. It is into this land that I was born, raised as part of a tightly knit whole where everyone was equal. I was raised as a warrior, a hunter. From a young age I trained hard, honed my body as well as my blade. I was always a step above the others at my age, but I wanted more. Not just to be part of the whole, but to be recognized as one who was unique. So when I'd grown enough to hunt with the others, I kept my eyes peeled. I studied the land, the creatures, the way the different members of our burrow fought and moved. And when I was ready, I looked for my opportunity to prove myself. And one day, it came. While I was out with our hunting party searching for prey, I discovered the tracks of a young flame bear. Powerful, fiery creatures. They could burrow into the hard volcanic stone with their massive claws to make their caves. So I snuck off from my group on my own. I tracked the flame bear to its cave, and listening at the entrance, I could make out its faint breathing from deep within. I crept into the cave, blade at the ready. It was asleep. But I knew it wouldn't stay that way for long. As soon as it caught my scent, it would instantly wake. Also, thank you for raiding. It's good to see you. Yes. So, I crept within range and lunged forward, slashing a huge gash down its side. It roared in agony, and an epic battle ensued. By the skin of my teeth, I managed to dodge its raking claws. Quick slashes were all I could deal, as I had no time to wind up for a heavy strike. The flame bear was massive and fast for its size. The longer the fight dragged on, the less stamina I had, and the more wounds I took. Finally, with the last of my strength, at an opportune moment, I lunged forward and buried my sword up to the hilt under the flame bear's ribs as it reared up above me for its final slash. A triumphant cry erupted from my throat as I could feel I'd gotten its heart. But my cry was cut off in an instant as the gigantic corpse of the flame bear crashed down on top of me, pinning me to the floor. I blacked out. When I came to, I managed to squirm my way out from under it. And I was lucky. The weight of the bear held my wounds closed until they started to heal and stopped bleeding. I would have bled out otherwise. I collected my trophies, cleaned my blade, and triumphantly made my way back to the burrow. But, in my quest for glory, I had overlooked something. I abandoned my place in the hunting party. And in a life-or-death battle against insurmountable odds, everyone's survival depended on everyone executing their job perfectly. And because of the hole I left in the formation, many of my fellow hunters were seriously wounded. For such a short-sighted and selfish crime, I was banished from the burrow, told to never again return unless I possessed the strength of 1,000 men and wisdom like the oldest of trees. Luckily, a dwarven caravan was just about to leave, as they occasionally came to trade their goods for the precious metals of the mountains that we'd mined. So I joined them as a guard and set out to explore the world. We traveled from the barren hot lands of volcano and desert sands to a lush and green area where grass grew and clean water flowed. A place for a new beginning. I joined the smithing guild in a large city, honing my craft, earning some coin, and when I felt ready, I joined the Adventurers Guild. I found a party to call my own, and we fought all kinds of deadly creatures across the lands. But one day, we bit off more than we could chew. A magic circle in an ancient ruin ripped a hole in the world, sucking us into another plane of existence. A world where bronze automatons walked, where steam powered everything, where ships flew in the sky. But as amazing and wondrous as this land was, we still had unfinished business back in our world. We set off to find a way home. But we eventually found a cube that could rip open holes like the one we fell into, but we couldn't control it, we couldn't understand it. We explored countless lands, finding strange new worlds and terrifying dangers. But in the end, we did gain a sliver of hope. We found an advanced magical world where they were experimenting to find out about the other realms like we were. And all of their research originated from and was used to combat a powerful evil from an ancient race. The Dimensional Lich. Nope, not that. That's a worm. This man here. Or close to him, at least. He was a legendary being as powerful as he was merciless. The only one who may have a way back home. We eventually found his ancient, crumbling dungeon, a maze filled with twisted and warped beings from across all the worlds. When we confronted the Lich at last, we used everything we had and managed to push him to the brink of defeat. But he had one last trick. He sundered the very walls of reality in an attempt to banish us to the edges of space. Some of the others managed to dodge back in time, but me and one of my friends were too close. I managed to shove them with all my might, pushing them far enough away before reality collapsed around me. And I fell, in all directions for what seemed like an eternity. Strands of multicolored light caught on me as I fell, and time seemed to shift and bend. At last I saw an opening, a hole in reality. I desperately struggled towards it, and when I went through, my mind spun as I stretched and shrunk before finally settling into a new form in a strange world. I don't know how, but I instinctively knew that my new, small form was different. It was because each reality has different rules that cannot be changed. I felt this instinctively. I don't know how. That I had been changed, forced through a mold so that this world would accept my existence. But just as I was getting a feel for my new body, the strands of light convulsed, some of them disintegrating into nothingness, and I was ripped back between worlds. But unlike the endless void before, this time it felt like I was rocketing down a tunnel and there was nothing I could do to change course. In an instant, a new hole tore open. I was compressed, even smaller. I was in a world where there were no large or humanoid creatures. They could not exist, reduced to a simple rabbit. After that, it's a blur. I don't know. I was forced into many other worlds, but the memories are like shredded tatters of cloth in my mind. I think I was a man once. Finally, I woke up. I arrived on Earth. But it seems that the law of this world is that no magical beings can be here, and every creature needs to be able to blend in with humanity. But this time it was different. I was not changed into a new form directly, I was fused with another entity entirely. A human male. Our minds became one, our memories fluttering about and settling into place. I am Jay, but also another. I share his memories, he shares mine. We are two, but we are one. And for various reasons, we both want to find a way to help me get home. And so, since he knew only of magic from fantasy books and story tales, we decided we needed to be noticed, to grow our influence, so that one day we could hopefully draw the attention of those who can perform real magic. For that is our only hope. And that's how I got here today. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little trip down memory lane. It was quite a journey. Now I open up the floor to you. Do any of you have any questions? Anything at all? And no, that previous form is not quite canonical. I think I was a human in another world like that once, but here I just look like a normal person. But I chose this form as this is close to how I originally looked when I was at home. My favorite food. Well, this world has quite a few delicacies that I could never have imagined. Personally, I'm a fan of lasagna, and I like ice cream and pizza. All the unhealthy stuff that I couldn't have gotten. Vegetables are fine. I eat them. But, I was always a big fan of meat. Yes. It is very tasty. As far as the general stuff goes... yes, let's answer this one first. Nightmares of past battles, yes. Perhaps it is the combination of two minds with two memories. Or maybe it's my other half's love of fantasy books. But we have a very powerful imagination, very vivid dreams. I do often explore other worlds in my dreams, and I am not entirely sure if they actually existed and if I actually visited them, or if they're just a figment of my imagination. But they do have amazing storylines at the very least. And as far as my general likes and dislikes, I love fall and winter and early spring, but I hate the summer. It's too hot. Of course, I grew up in a volcanic mountain range, but, I find the cold refreshing. Even now, in this world, I will oftentimes wear a t-shirt and shorts even in the middle of winter. As long as I don't have to be out there too long. Yes. I don't like sunny, hot days. I prefer overcast. How many years has it been since I got to Earth? I'd say it's been about 3. Yes. And it did take us a while to actually arrive at this plan in the first place. Originally, we, considered other ways of becoming famous. Like, oh, maybe we could become an actor. No, we have social anxiety. We don't like being in front of crowds. Maybe we could write a book. We've got a powerful imagination, but we don't know the intricacies of creative writing. We wouldn't be able to write a compelling story that could draw people in. And then we saw other VTubers. Hmm. You know, Iron Mouse, Silver Veil. Nanners was the first for me. She'll always hold a special place in my heart. That abomination from the beginning of time, the Eldritch Horror. I love her. She's awesome. How many years would it take? Yes, my spiritual half. Luckily, I managed to pull my sword with me. It was one of the only things that arrived on Earth. Otherwise, I have no idea what I'd do without a chunk of my soul. And now, luckily, this world does not support magic, but it does support souls. So perhaps there's a way for me to force my soul out of this world and back home? But I do not know any of the intricacies of soul magic. At the very least, I always know where my sword is. Even if it's out of sight, I can still feel it. How to relax when not in the heat of battle. Well, I've picked up a lot of my other half's hobbies. You know, reading, video games. I enjoy wood chopping occasionally, though I have not done so for a while. There are few things more satisfying than taking half an hour and a fire axe and just chopping down something as large and sturdy as a tree, getting it close till it is almost falling over, and then using your arms to rock it back and forth, until the momentum and your strength are enough you could literally push the tree over. Makes me feel as powerful as I did back in those days. Because you can't really fight here. Like, you can do mock battles. I've considered getting into HEMA groups and such, but without the thrill of blood and the knowledge that you're facing off against an enemy that you may not survive against, you can't really do that in this world in melee combat anymore. Too many advanced weapons of science. Yes, an autobiography? Maybe. I might expound on my adventures across the many worlds one day. I'd probably need to take some college courses so that I could fill in all the little details and actually make the conversations sound like they're alive. It's been so long since I actually had those conversations, I may have to fudge them a bit. But I've got the gist of it. As far as what video games I enjoy, Star Traveler? Mostly action RPGs. You know, like Skyrim, Fallout, and the like. Although occasionally I'll play chill, like action card games, like used to play Magic the Gathering a lot. Really liked Gruul decks. Green and red, that is. And I enjoy games like Ring of Pain and Monster Train and Slay the Spire, which we're going to be playing in a little bit here. Just very relaxing, and even though they're kind of roguelikes, they are very satisfying somehow. What is my opinion of the 1984 Winter Olympics? Ah, mercy. Ah, yes. I have never really been into sports, honestly. At least not on this world. And back in my world, I wouldn't really call adventuring a sport, though. I suppose I was in a gladiatorial fight a few times, but those were little more than tavern pit brawls. But, yeah. I was, well, my other half was. Sometimes we tend to blend together. My human half used to be in football in high school for a year, despite his nerdiness. You know, he found out very quickly that it was very uncomfortable and painful, and, you know, he always had an aversion to pain, so since I wasn't around to help him at that time, well, he only stuck around for 1 year, but at least he did hang on till the end, and he tried. So, That's good, but otherwise, yeah, I always watched the Super Bowl for the commercials, not the actual game, what I had to watch. The Great Emu War of Australia? Yes. Yes, I have heard of a legendary battle. The battle where man with all of his advanced weaponry failed against a bunch of birds. Hmm. Yes. That was fascinating. Hmm. Yeah, well, I guess it just goes to show that even if you think you're at the top of the food chain, when a lot of the underdogs work together, they can still come out on top. And that's something I take to heart. Yes. But, um, we've gotten to the point where I am enjoying answering your questions, but I can also answer your questions while I provide more visual stimuli. So I will start getting, yes, Slay the Spire launched. One moment. Never mind me growing slightly larger. Still getting used to these programs here. There we are. That'll do it for now. Yes, but one day, hopefully with the help of my streamer senpai, which is Junior Candle that you likely saw in the chat, hopefully I will master this streaming. Yes. I will do my darndest, that's for sure. Yes, there you are, Candle. She teaches me things, helps me with the streaming software and what have you. It is good to have backup support. Someone you can lean on. A senpai. Hmm. A VTuber I would like to do combat against. Sorry, is the volume of this game too loud? Let's change that. There we go, make that a fair bit quieter. But yes, as far... Let's see, is it even playing any volume at all? I know it's not up on the screen yet, but I'm getting the game launched and prepared and such. Let's see. But yes, combat against another VTuber. Yes, don't worry, I'm working on it. Thank you. I'll continue answering questions while I troubleshoot. But if I did have to face another VTuber in combat, I suppose I'd choose one which I would find interesting, but I likely could win against. If I was in this form, I'd probably go off against Silvervale, I think. Her spiritual powers and animalistic instincts would likely make it a very fast-paced and powerful combat. I think that could be quite fun to see her moves. Yes. Let's see. Now I need to discover why it's not picking up the game audio. Let's see. Do. Where is the game capture? There we are. We've taken progress. Also, is my microphone listed in the audio mixer twice? Hopefully I sound okay. But yes, let us check and see why we can't hear it. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be muted in the audio mixer directly, but let's see if we can just add on a new one. Since I'm not sure what the trouble is. Yes. Do. It is audio. Yes. Let's add that. And Bushcombe server, I'll put this right later. You can hear it? It's just very quiet? Well, I did turn down the in-game volume because I was worried that it was too loud. Let me turn it up a bit more. Ah, there we go. Now it's showing on the register. About right there should be fine, I think. Good, good. Yes, I have not played this game in many months, so let's abandon the old run, because I do not know where that ended off. Ah, yes, but I keep getting distracted. Yes, as I said, Silvervale would be a very interesting combat companion. I'm unsure if she has any actual combat experience, but yeah, I think it would turn out pretty well. Who knows? Animals have combat instincts naturally. Let's move me a bit over to the side here. I cannot remember where all the UI elements are in the actual game. Also, the audio from the game seems to cut out whenever I have to adjust something, so apologies on that front as well. Let's see. I had already unlocked all the characters, but for some reason it is not showing it. Very well. Let's see, we can either be the Ironclad, who at the end of each combat heals 6 HP. That's generally more my speed. Because, you know, yeah, I like to deal large amounts of damage. That's my fun. I have difficulty if I ever have to play the role of a healer or a tank. I don't really like ranged combat either, such as archers. Although my other half is quite good with guns. Quite skilled at hitting the target from long ranges, both with rifles and shotguns and what have you. Let's see, or we can be the Silent. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Now that would give us options. Oh, hello, Logert. Good to see you drop by. Yes. Shotguns are very satisfying. And clay pigeon shooting is quite fun. It feels like a real good test of your reflexes. I suppose we'll start off with the Ironclad. And then, after we finish that run, we'll try the Silent. But yes, while I'm gaming, feel free to ask any questions that you like. I'll answer them. I'll try and keep an eye on them. Yes, indeed, Logert. Very wholesome individual. And I do not mean that sarcastically. They are very wholesome. I've met them a few times. Occasionally I play VR chat. Perhaps I'll play VR chat and stream it every once in a while. But you know, I'm a bit nervous about that, because I hear that as long as I condemn racist things that little kids say, then I won't get in trouble. But just the very fact that there are, you know, lots of wandering random racists and lewd people, makes me a little hesitant. Yes. Oh, you're talking about my build? Why, thank you. Yes. Now we must choose. What shall we take from the Dimensional Space Whale? If memory serves... Let's see, we could lose the healing and get a boss relic. That's a gamble. But a very useful one sometimes. Either that, or we could just transform a card. Although, since it didn't save my progress with my characters, I'm not sure if it saved my unlocks for the items. Yeah, let's take a chance. Take a bit of a risk here. Risk reward, what did we get? Double the effectiveness of potions. I mean, I suppose they're both health related, so all balances out in the end, yeah? Let's see. I always like to go for the routes with more random encounters with the unknown. Because enemies are great and all, but you do need those special opportunities to get the real good stuff. The classic low-level RPG creature, the slime. I only ever encountered one slime in my adventuring days, and that was a gelatinous cube. Now those things, they're dangerous because you don't always see them coming. They're very transparent, especially when it's dark. Although I used to be able to see in the dark, and I can still navigate it pretty well even in this body. I like the dark. It's better than the bright. That's why I've had blackout curtains for the last 4 years. Yes, let's see. So 3 energy. Let's see, do we take out the acid slime? This wouldn't completely take out the acid slime, so... Both of them are going to inflict negative status effects, so blocking would do nothing. Is there anything I'm allergic to? Well, I used to be pretty resilient in my original body. I think I originally had a aversion to certain kinds of smoke. Not sure why, though. Perhaps it was just that they were irritants. But in this body, I have recently learned that I am mildly allergic to cats. And I think I might also be mildly allergic to coconut. But other than that, no, not really. Don't really get, like, allergies in the spring or anything like that, which is nice. Yes, never really liked coconut, both for the texture of, like, coconut flakes, and also, yeah, I think I've always been allergic to it, but I never knew I was. Yes, I do know a lot of people do quite enjoy coconut. I like the flavor of pina colada, though. Not sure what's up with that. Although I've never actually had an alcoholic pina colada, it's mostly like shaved ice and stuff. Oh, I think we get both. Yes. Good. Let's see. Gaining strength is always useful. All of these are very useful. This one in particular is good for the starting bosses. Yes, no cocoa milk. Although I do quite like chocolate milk. Strawberry milk has a close second. I don't really care too much for regular milk. And chocolate milk needs to be specific brands. Like, take that True Moo stuff. Take it away. It's garbage. It's like dirty dishwater. It's not good. You need, like, good stuff, like Dairy Gold. Dairy Gold is where it's at, yes. Let's see. 6 damage plus 2 for all of my strike cards, if memory serves with... Yes, I've currently got 5 of those, so I could potentially do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, no water chocolate mix. Even if it says you can use water for like chocolate mix or hot chocolate, I've never willingly done that. If milk or other milk things are available. I even tried to make it with creamer once, but that was a bit too thick. Let's see, I think of all of these, if memory serves. Let's just take the Nah, we like strength. I mean, it probably could have been more useful for us to take the 5 damage and 5 block. Extra thick? Me? Why, thank you. I am indeed thick. Although I'm not sure if I've quite earned the second C. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There's a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? Well, I don't really need to heal. I do remember there are ways to get rid of cards, like fireplaces or something. So getting a relic in exchange for that I think is worth it. Yes, I get regret. But I also got... Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That'll be useful. Among the stone and boulders, you notice an intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from its cracks. Maybe there's more inside. Let's see. Remove a card from the deck. I don't have enough damage. Guess it doesn't calculate the actual damage it would deal, just the raw damage stat. Someone once told you of a cult that worshipped a giant bird. As you kneel in prayer, you begin to feel lightheaded. You wake up sometime later feeling strangely fleet of foot. And immediately take away the regrets. Yep, that's the power. These things. I remember these things were always horrible. The jaw worms. I think of these, it is always better to protect yourself. Do a bit of a war of attrition. Block an attack for 7 damage. Well, that's a weird flex, but okay. Let's just get him almost. Nearly there. Yeah, sometimes it's worth it to take a bit of damage. Haha. You have been slain. Weird flex, but okay. Ha 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 ha. The meme. Yes. I love them memes. Flexing my muscles guarantees thick loads of damage. Yeah? I bet I do enough damage I could even make somebody pass out. If I flex too hard. And, they found me attractive, I suppose. Never say never. Perhaps I'll have to give it a try sometime, but I'd be worried about them passing out and injuring themselves. Sairo Chisto. Yes. Gotta keep them pectorals working. Never know when you're gonna need to climb a cliff. Of course, that's also in the arms. But the pectorals do help quite a bit. Depends on the angle, I guess. Add a copy of that card into my hand. That is useful. The damage equal to your block. Nah, I think I'll take dual wield on this one. We don't have a lot of money. There is... Yeah. Okay. Alright, I see the path that I wish to take. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light. Perhaps something magical. It looks like you could get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stick my hand in. Oh no. Oh no. Yerk.
I'm convinced. Ah, okay. It's this one. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Yay! Considering the fact that I heal twice as much from potions, that will help keep me alive. Now I just need to survive with more than a quarter of my health missing. Yes, I think we should go on the defensive. Yes, negates 1 debuff. I remember these boyos. Got 1 neck crack. Wasn't quite the big crackle crack I wanted, though. Flex. Yes. Now, whack. Whack. Gotta narrow the numbers down. Gotta take out one of the 2 that does the same thing, because they alternate. Ouchie. Yes, these things are always a pain. Flex. Strike. Defend. If memory serves, there was a relic or a character who could keep excess energy. That'd be nice. Stop giving me those. I like to do things. Let's take you out first. Bash. Who knows, this run might end before it even truly starts. So far, my playstyle has been a little bit, dramatic. Let's see. Attacker pattern. Yeah, it's not very useful here. Suppose I'll defend and wait for a better opportunity. Haha. Yes. And then there was one. Oh yes, this was an epic level encounter, so... Ah, there comes in my relic, which when I exhaust a card deals 3 damage. That is more useful than I thought it would be. Ah ha ha ha. That was the clincher. Incense burner. Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. That's nice. Ooh, metallicize. Metallicize is fun. Can't remember exactly, but I think metallicize makes it so that every turn you gain armor automatically, and it goes down each turn, or something. Draw 1 card, put the card from your hand on the top of the draw pile, and exhaust this. 14 damage, strength affects this card 3 times. 9 damage, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I think that since there are a few different events that require high damage cards, it would probably be for the best if I take this, just so I can have the base numbers in order to get through those events properly. Gotta be careful here. So I can go to the left, and if I survive this encounter, then I can heal. But the right is tempting. So that I can get 2 mysteries. Hard to choose sometime. Yes, prithee be careful, You are right, I should probably err on the side of caution. Yes, the little... louse? Yes, I believe it's pronounced louse. Aren't those bugs? I think that's a bug. Let's see. On receiving attack damage rolls up and gains 6 block once per combat. Well, this would instantly just remove it from the board. So, can't even activate that. And block! Haha! A perfect turn. Haha! I think I once was able to find the proper relics and cards to do a strength build. That was fun. Just doing like 80 damage a turn. Good stuff. It's not really necessary. But overkill's fun. Yes, too bad indeed. Exhaust any numbers of cards in your hand. Ah, so that's for like curses and stuff. Blood for blood. Costs 1 less for each time you lose HP this combat. 18 damage. Ooh. That one can be very useful depending on how chaotic your battle style is. By 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. And then it would exhaust, so then it deals 3 damage as well. Cleave. Yes, I'll take the shockwave, I think. Gotta get more debuffs. Could have been petted and all? I don't know, it seemed kind of aggressive for a small caterpillar-like creature. I would love to upgrade a card, but I need to heal. It's not an option. Box. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. Oh, that's nice. I think we'll rest before we go and fight an epic monster. Yes. Hugging random insects is always a risk. Not the least of which because, you might crush them to death. But also because a lot of them are surprisingly poisonous. Small things, big things, come in small packages, yes. Ooh, look at all that health. Now we can be reckless again. Oh no, not these boyos. Okay. These things are tanky. Getting stunned. Good. It's always the small things that can oof people. Indeed. Like those teeny tiny little jellyfish that you can barely see with the human eye. But they can like straight up kill people if they're not prepared. In Australia. The land of danger. And ostriches. Juicy version of a poison caterpillar. Yes. Although juicy... Usually when I hear the term juicy, it makes me think of, like, food items. But I'm not sure I would willingly put juicy on a caterpillar, no matter how juicy it looks. Whap! Then I suppose we'll... well. Now or never, I suppose. Let's use some of them potions. I should have used this before, because that other card does extra damage from strength. Metallicize me. No. Defend. Yes. Longevity. Yes, plump caterpillar. That is more the kind of lingo I would use. He does... Oh well. That's good. I was about to say, I became partially invulnerable on the one turn he does low damage, but no, I think that's the damage after it's already been changed, since I'm intangible and all. Yeah, that's our best bet. Yes. Also, I love the soundtrack of this game. It's just the right amount of soundtrack for the action. Yes, good. It's going to give me negative things. Do not give me negative things. Aww. Decreases attack damage by 1. Negative strength is never fun. Oh no, indeed, Mercy, oh no. Let's see. Now may not be the time for the heavy blade. Let's see, so this is skill, this is only power or attack cards. Yeah, I think we'll go with defend and regular strikes. Aha! Metallicize, very useful. Plus it doesn't appear to be going down. That's always nice. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Boom, shakalaka. Yeah, indeed, I did become jelly. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. Can be useful, yes. Healing potion. Yes. Good. Deal 2 damage 4 times exhaust. This one, when upgraded, actually can be really powerful. Because if you make it do 3 or 4, it's multiplicative, so... This one by itself just does 8, plus it'll exhaust, which will then do 3 more damage. So, even just base, it'll do like... Brain stop working. 11 damage, right? Yes? Makes sense. And plus... Yes, pummel it is. Yes. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Quick maths, I believe. I don't know, I've never actually listened to his songs. Not much into rap. Much more into oldies and, rock. Some modern stuff. Let's see. You're going to give me a negative effect? No, you. Have at thee. Indeed, Ladrill. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Yes, not into many country songs, but that one is good. Almost had him. Shall I pull a JoJo on him? Did these ones split? No. Maybe. Let's see. I do not. Let's see. 2 attack. It'll be just under, so if this guy does decide to split. It's worth it. Oh no, don't lick me. Yes, he did lick me. 'Tis unfortunate. Now explode. Power potion. I suppose I'll discard my elixir. Because power potion can be a lifesaver. Cancel blast, exhaust one card at random. That one can be very vicious. Ooh, Fiendfire. It's a good one. Exhaust your hand, deal 7 damage for each card exhausted, and then exhaust this. Can be very useful. Very well. Even though it doesn't fit my current run style, I'll have to take it. Oh, not this guy. Eat this guy. He's gonna steal my money. No. I need those. For reasons. Haha. Vulnerability for the win. Duplicate. I keep forgetting to use my potions. I keep forgetting that I get one every single time I win. Yeah, I see he's a sneaky little one. Wants to steal our wallets. This turn, your next 2 cards are played twice. Can I? Yes. Wasted a little bit, but not much. I either gain 2 additional energy, which can be very useful, or if the enemy is going to attack, permanently gain 3 strength. That one is one of my favorites. I'm betting it. You know me, I like those question marks. Just like you are gonna steal from me? No. No, not you, good sir. No. How is the vibes? Are people having good vibes? And over the vibes. You know, I think people are having pretty good vibes. Haven't really heard any bad vibes so far. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you're unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Well, I don't need any more health, and I would rather not have a parasite growing in my body. So let us show them who's boss. Yes, thick Big Chungus vibes. You know, some people would say that Big Chungus has been played out, but I really like Big Chungus. You know? If I wasn't already kind of animalistic, I'd say that Chungus might even be my spirit animal. Yes, bonk all the horny vibes. This is a very wholesome stream today. Future streams, maybe a little horny. I will allow a little horny. No big horny, though. Big horny energy. I'm worried that my automated moderator would ban you, and that would be no fun. Ambushed rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Haha. They're like little teeny umbrellas. But both your feet and your head get wet. It's only your stomach that is dry. Not a very useful umbrella. If anything, I'd like only my head to be dry. Everything else, I don't really like it wet, but, you know. Yes, I will not ban anyone unless they are, like, super toxic or super racist. I will not willingly ban anyone Unless they're a nuisance, really. Yes. Whoosh. Let's see. One's gonna buff. Ora. Oh no. He getting strong. I'm jealous. I want to be strong. Yes. Let's see. On death applies to vulnerable. Yes, that's what's going. Ouchies. No. Oh yes, I've got to use my potions, right? No, neither of them are intending to attack. Sadness. It's 2 strength. That brings it up to 20. They're vulnerable. Boom, shakalaka. Haha. Well, you know, I didn't end up using my potion, but... more energy. But all of my current potions are really good. Coming up on the boss fight. Yes. Don't worry, I will not punish anyone for being Ara. Perhaps even one day, I will Ara for you properly. Although my Ara is much deeper than you expect. Ah, yes. Thanks for dropping by, narrator. I hope you have fun. See, on motion, when vulnerable, take 25% more attack damage rather than 50. Ah, yes, that's always good. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave that energy potion behind. Yay, metallicize! That's a good gun. Good. So now we have the ability to gain permanent strength and permanent armor. We are almost full health, so we should improve our weapons, I think. 4 strength is useful. 4 permanent strength is even better. 4 permanent block. Tempting. Because I do like the big damage, but if I have lots of armor, then I don't need to worry about that and can just focus entirely on damage. Yes. Ah, yes. The muffled Ara-Aras. It's kind of funny to think about. A knight in heavy plate mail saying Ara-Ara. Love to see some art of that or an animation or something. Heck, if someone wanted to make one, I'd be happy to voice it for free. Yes, I think I'll choose metallicized. The big slimy boy. Problem with this boss is he's not just a single entity. He's an entity which splits into 2 more entities, which split into 2 more entities each. So it's actually like facing... let's see... 7? 7 entities? No? Yes. 7. Let's see... Yes. You are welcome to do so if you wish. Ledro. Yes. Ah, no, Slime Sama. I'm just glad I'm not facing Rimuru. That would be very traumatizing, I'm sure. Oh no. Ah, and my incense burner just barely ended 2 turns ago. See, I'll need to get him down to 170. But I don't think I can do that this turn, so let's see. What other options do I have? This turn, no. Power. You gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy if you... Draw status occurrence. 6 damage. Juggernaut. Yes. That will help a bit. Yowzers. Let's do the math here, I guess. Yes, there we go. Oh no, slimed. If only we had more energy. Let's see, with 3 strikes... Or... 1 strike... Or I could do 4 times 7... That kill him? No, it would not. Not nearly. But it would get them to stop attacking me. We're in it for the long haul this time. Almost. Wait, will my armor kill it? Yes. Good. Very good. I want another flex potion. I can be super strong. Save that for an elite enemy, I guess. 32 damage. That one is always a crowd pleaser. Start of your turn, lose 1 HP and draw a card. Not really my style. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill. Exhaust it. I think I'll take the bludgeon. Yes. On pickup, attain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise match XP by 5. 1 card, random upgrade. A useful all-around one, but I don't really need any more potions. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer gain gold. No, definitely not. Need to purchase things from Mr. Merchant. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer smith at resting sites. Apologies. I'll need to step away for a moment.
Sorry about that, I have returned. Let's see, so since neither of these are very good, since they both lock out things that I very much value, guess we're gonna go with this one. Who's a card? Let's see. 8 damage to all enemies can be very useful. Let's see. I don't really have any good block cards. Fear applies 6 vulnerable. No, I think that all of mine are better. All of my current potions. Alright. We go this way. Yes, then we can spend our gold. Burbs. I can just straight up kill one of them if I want. Oh yes, flight. Oh, I didn't take that into account. That's on me. Yes, caw. Talismans. Okay, I think for this one, well, this turn we're going to be receiving a lot of damage. If we do not block, then we're going to be taking 25. But we cannot kill any of them this turn. So yes, I think it's best to just hold out. I could have done that. That would have been good. Not on top of my game. Guess I'm out of the zone after being distracted. Just had to check on something. Heard a noise. But we're all good. Once while I was sleeping, I had a can of soda in my closet. And it somehow, I guess from sitting there for like a week or two, got extra pressurized, or part of it was weakened, because randomly in the middle of the night, it sprung a leak, and I heard like a pop noise, and I had no idea what it was. And I woke up, and there was like soda all over my closet. It dripped down. I was storing my old computer in there. Luckily, it didn't drip into any of the USB ports or anything, but, you know, it was kind of weird. Anyway, that's a tangent. What was I doing? Let's see. Nice. Let's hunker down for now. Get stronger, hunker down. Yes, now is the turn. Extra energy. So we can dual wield a pummel. Alright. Let's just take out one. There we go, 2 down. Well, I have a sibling, and you know how it be with siblings.
if something doesn't have your name on it and isn't nailed down, then you never know if they may drink it or eat it if it's in a public area. So I used to have my stash in my closet. That's where I would keep my chips and my soda pop and what have you. Never really been a big fan of soda pop, but every once in a while, you know. Let's see. So I do 20 damage, that would take that bird out. Yeah. Now there is only one bird remaining. Bird. It's alright. Ha. Wham! Wham bam, thank you, ma. Dexterity. What is dexterity? Yeah, improves blocking from cards. I need to find a good opportunity to face an elite enemy so I can use up all these potions since I get a new one every combat. 1 week to all enemies. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Draw 1 card. Yeah, let's go with Rage. Always good to have those zero-cost cards that give benefits. For some reason, this section of the soundtrack always reminds me of Home Alone. An old beggar cloaked in fur reaches his hands out towards you as you pass. Spare some coin, child? I don't really have any cards that I want to remove. I think something... Was it that something good happens when I do pay him, or was it something bad happens if I don't? It's been too long, cannot remember. But yes, I've always loved the holiday season. Thanksgiving and Christmas are always my favorites. Love Christmas music too. It's one of the few times a year that the radios play music that I can actually sing in my voice range. Yes. Once it gets closer... Oh, thank you for the follow, Ramsey. But yes, once Christmas gets closer, I think I'm going to plan like a Christmas stream. I'll find some sort of Christmassy game or a game with a Christmas update, and I'll sing a bunch of Christmas songs. Hopefully I'll be able to find like a free to use video of like a crackling fire that I can play in the background. I'm also working on getting an animated chatting background. That's in the works, so that'll be nice. Yes, Home Alone is a good movie. So I'm going to save my gold since I'm going to the store right after this. You will never make a difference, you never do. Oh yes, one of the reoccurring characters. He remembers that I've done this countless times, but I do not. Well, I know that months ago I played this game many times, but the in-game character at least. Show me what you got. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. That is a very useful power, gotta say. If you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. That one can be very useful. So you gain strength at rest sites. At the start of each combat, choose 1 to 3 random cards. Gain 10 max HP. Permanently? That's pretty nice. No, we've already got potions. Let's go for the curse one, because it's kind of almost unavoidable to get curses in this game. And sometimes you'll even get them intentionally, just because you know there are opportunities to remove them later. Yes, yes, no refunds. I'm quite aware. Should I get the barricade? So that combined with the fact that I have the Metallicize card... might be worth the money. Oh, is Risk of Rain a Christmas game? I thought it was something different. But I do love, well, depending on the type of cookie, I can enjoy a good cookie. Luckily enough for my, my waistband, I am not a very big fan of sugary treats, such as soda pop and cookies and stuff like that. Occasionally I'll get a hankering for some ice cream, but that's more of a texture thing. But, yes, due to the genetics of my human half, I physically cannot process caffeine or sugar in order to gain energy from them. And so, like, they just don't do anything. I could take 5 shots of espresso and then, take a nap or, watch a movie or something. Pros and cons. Less addictive personality. Less options to stay awake when extremely tired. In an abandoned temple, you'll find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. Tell me your secrets book. Odd, the book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malice. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. I've got no option now. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. I'm starting to feel very weak and tired. Indeed. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. You've come this far. Give it to me. Necronomicon. The first attack played each turn that costs 2 or more is played twice. On pickup, you obtain a special curse, so more max HP and also a very good benefit. Yay! Ha 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 ha. Now, where's my boomstick? Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? Most likely not. I think I beat this game once or twice. The last level is hell. Not sure quite literally, it depends on your interpretation, but it is very difficult. Probably gotten there like 15 or 20 times, but only beaten it like 2 or 3 times, I think. Let's see here. Well, I don't have any block cards. Interesting. So, either I can set up the barricade power, which, that'll be useful, or I can deal a very large amount of damage. If I use my 2 strength potions... but I'd rather save them for when I have the big whamma-jamma. The heavy strike. Yes. Ouchie, ouchie. There's Metallicize. The Necronomicurse. Unplayable, there's no escape from this curse. But there is. If memory serves, I should still be able to remove it if I get a remove card spell. Option, ability, chance. Yes. Got to save up. Yeah, bird people. Who knew? Who knew? Very aggressive, yes. Why is it that whenever I get the spot weakness card, which requires the enemy to be attacking me, the enemy is not attacking me? Now let's see here. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle a dazed. Ah, yes. He's weakened and vulnerable. I have. I do have flex. Which, you know, it's nice. With all these unplayable cards, maybe I can use that exhaust damage card. Ah, indeed, Ladril, indeed. Yada yada does it. There's the heavy blade. I am tired of you. So, please explode. Massive damage. Seeing them big numbers is always fun. More flex or get off plus? I guess I'm gonna have to go with Shrug It Off Plus. See if we can maybe get rid of some regular block cards. Keep only the good ones. We are a bit injured. Can we take him? Want to take the risk. But we've got only about half health left. Fortune favors the bold. Let's see. Should we start off strong? I can't remember which of these do what, but I do remember that they're a pain. At the very least, let's use Flex first. No reason not to. Let's see. Dropkick. Yes. Alright, let's use all our potions. Might as well. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Ah, yeah. It's all coming together. Ouchie. Wham. Yes, it all works out in the end. Let's finish you off. I wish I had my keep armor ability on. Oh no, I've been entangled. Cannot play attacks. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. But I am gonna get quite hurt by this. Let's draw another card. Relax. There we go. Yes, sometimes you need to take a few hits in the beginning in order to get strong by the end. Vivara. Or Vajra? I think it's Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. Always nice. Dexterity. Ooh, demon form is one of my favorites. We've got both demon form and the blockade. Now, if we make it to the end here, then we're gonna be really strong. Believe in the heart of the cards. Indeed. The heart of the cards is not always kind, but it will help you in your hour of need. Sometimes. I doubt you have anything that I can purchase that's worth my time. Nope, nothing I can afford. Yay, goodies! Horn Cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Yay! Smith. Which one shall we improve? Improved demon form. Yes. Yes. This way we get exponentially more powerful the longer the fight turns. Well, let's see. Let's go meet some boyos. We don't have the gold to go to the shop. Well, we could go, but it wouldn't be worth it. Ah, yes, this is the one I was thinking of. Plated armor. Not metallicized. Metallicized stays. Plated armor goes away gradually. Boom, shakalaka. Ouchie. Metallicize, yes, yes. And just hit the crap out of them. Yes, crispy. Wham. Huh. Nice. Ooh, and a 40 damage potion. Yes, please. If this card is... Oh, yes. You have to play the ghostly armor, otherwise it'll disappear. So 13 damage, weak and vulnerable. I've already got enough big, strong cards. Indeed. Do I go with the ghostly drip, as Drool says? Do I hit people more? Gonna have to go with the ghostly drip. If for nothing other than the memes. Wish I had more energy. I need to find a relic with more energy. Ouchie. Yes, a healer and a knight. Healers and tankers, the most annoying combination. Yes. Aura, 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 aura. See, she's not just a healer, but a permanent buffer. Never good. Never good at all.
Kill her. Do it. Do it.
Who are you protecting there, knight? Nobody. It's... Well, thank you for the follow, Red. Good to see you. Let's see. Whap. Drip is eternal. I suppose so. Does I'm not quite super familiar. Does drip just mean like the articles of clothing that you are wearing are very good? Is that drip? Or is it just like you've got really good stuff that makes you look cool? Please elaborate. Either way, here comes the drip. A bit of both. So, a pharaoh, despite the fact that they are just wrapped in bandages upon death, are entombed in a very large and very expensive structure. So, as such, do they have the drip? That is the question. Crush that tin can. Ah, yes, the drip of the time. Drip of the ancients. Yes. Bet you could make a meme out of that. 40% of max HP. Always nice, always nice. 3 damage to random enemy 4 times. That one's good. You know, actually, show me. A man with an eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you.
Hey there, stranger. Interested in advancing science? I can make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. What do you say?
Let's see. Relic. At the start of combat with each combat with 3 strength. The end of your first turn lose 3 strength. It's like they made brushable armor for drip and status purposes. Ah, yes. And the The ultimate ye olde drip. Cod pieces. Yeah, they were, they really liked those. Now, I'm not quite sure what standard they were basing them on. Certainly not real life, that's for sure. Let's see. Be strong. Let's transform 2 of our weaker base cards. Yes, no droogs for me. If somebody walks up to you in a dark alleyway in a tower of the damned that eternally repeats in a perpetual purgatory of death, just, say no thank you. Yeah, none for me, thanks. Although I suppose if you know that you're going to... Ooh, nice. I suppose if you knew that you were going to die and live and die again, and that the permanent effects of taking hallucinogenics and such wouldn't matter for much longer anyway, then I suppose there's no better time to experiment. Not that I'm endorsing the use of drugs. But if you're ever in that scenario, go nuts. Otherwise, be safe. Do not permanently damage your body. Yeah.
Superb.
The man injects you with 3 unknown substances and pulls out a notepad. As you begin to feel lightheaded, he starts to frantically write down notes. Losing track of time completely, by the time you regain your senses, the shady character has disappeared. Yes. Oh no, he's not interesting relic but burbs. Strunk. These guys can get stronger indefinitely. They'll just keep permanently boosting their strength. They're super annoying. Gotta get some more health just in case. At the end of its turn, it gains 3 strength, yes. My memory was correct. They are terrible. Do I make them weak or get more armor? I don't really need more armor right now. Imagine if the left guy is just waving, yelling, hey, hey. Yeah. Or perhaps a caw. Caw, 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 caw. 6 times 4. I could order. Or I could smush. So 39 or 36. Maths. Wham bam. Caca, caca. Explode violently. Yes, the first attack played each turn that cost 2 or more ice placed. Oh yes. For a while I was a little bit confused, like why do my big attacks randomly do twice? But I forgot about the Necronomicon. Play the top 6 cards of your draw pile. A risk, but a gamble worth taking. This one can be very valuable down the line. Yes, wombo combo. Let's see, what are them wrestling terms?
Oh yeah, gonna snap into a Slim Jim. cream of the crop.
Yes. Which to improve? Improve the barricade. Ah, that makes it cheaper. That could be very useful. Since most of my block cards are only 1 energy. Is there anything that would be more useful? I think I have 2 metallicizes now, so I could, theoretically, get 8 instead of 7 each turn, but... Well, with the Necronomicon, this increases my total damage output potential by 20. That might just be worth it. Dealing 84 damage in a single strike? Plus strength? Hard to pass that one up. Yeah. So be it. Time to face. Oh, no. Not Stick Boy.
The Collector.
Ah, yes. He has answered the request that so many have in their hearts. Show feet. And he complied. Though I can't even tell if he has any toesies.
Demon. Let's see. These guys are annoying, but... I'll take out one of them at least. Yowza. Yes. Gain more armor. Gain more strength. Got the drip. Quite the turn. Might as well. It's 0. Yes, we're gonna want to go for the long haul for this one. The power of chaos. Suppose I should have played my flex first. I would like to avoid damage, but I do also want to deal quite a bit of damage at the same time. Ah, almost. Very well. All in.
Victory once more. Ah, see you, Mercy. Sorry I didn't notice, was distracted by Leggy Boy. But yes, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Snecko Oil. 10 cards, randomize the cost. That one is a good one. I guess the offering will at least give me options. See, the Mark of Pain. Gain energy at the start of your turn. At the start of combat, shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. That's not bad. On pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. So increase my maximum HP by 6 and also get 3 relics. Any downsides? So you can energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. What kind of weirdo plays more than 6 cards a turn? I don't know, the bell is kind of calling to me. But the wounds wouldn't be too bad either. Energy seems to be our main limiting factor. Well, it's 3 relics. Alright. Curse of the Bell. Unplayable, it cannot be removed from deck. Yeah, that's fine. That's not bad. The start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Whenever you add an attack into your deck, upgrade it. Nice. Healing's 50% more effective during combat. Lovely. Yes, I'm satisfied with my purchase. Ah, the Beyond. We draw close. Yeah, I figure we'll probably go on for like another 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe a bit longer. Depends on, I suppose, what the people want. Also, I will need to stop and have lunch at some point, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let us see. Gotta be careful, this guy will explode if I don't take him out in the next 2 turns. Oh yeah, second turn, nice. Deal 23. Joke's on you, those cards deal you damage. Ooh. It may be worth it. Neither of them is attacking me, so Spot Weakness and Defend are both useless this turn. The thorns keeps growing.
went about as bad or as best as it could.
Yes.
Sometimes English is hard.
Rage.
Ah, dang. I was hoping that it would wipe them all out before I took any damage with the exhaustion. Oh well. Heavy Blade Plus.
Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. You touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these?
Three random skills into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. Add X random colors. They cost 0 this turn. Shuffle your discard pile. Okay, yeah. Panic button. Gain 30 block. You cannot gain block from cards for the next 2 turns. 2 block. Draw 1 card. Maybe. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Draw 1 card. I suppose this is a good emergency card, but... well. When am I going to gain more than 30 block in a single turn? Oh, 3 turns. 2 turns? It doesn't matter. Deal 25 damage. If fatal, gain 25 gold. This one is always good. Choose one of 3 random cards to add into your hand. It costs 0. It's a little bit late in the game, but the Hand of Greed Plus might be my best bet.
Fear. A demonic creature towers above you, wings spread wide as it howls with laughter. Dead bodies of a tribe surround you, while the village is engulfed in terrible dark flames. A demon calls out to you, taunting you. You really are the strongest now.
This laughter echoes forever.
While walking and traversing through the chaos of the spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. Sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do?
I am War. Fight a boss from Act 1, obtain rare relic. I am awake. Raid all cards you can no longer heal. Gain 999 gold, cursed, -2 normality. While in hand, you can open more than 3 cards this turn. I think we'll fight a boss. We are War. Mode shift. Defensive. Okay. So... Heavy Blade, I suppose. Is there anything we should play before we start? No? Yes? No? No, we'll save it for later.
He is Spiky Ball Man. Very danger.
Let's see. Increase block gain from cards. Draw 10 cards, randomize the cost of cards in your hand. Random skill. Let's go with the random skill potion. Exhaust 1 card for 2 cards. Hmm. The chrysalis. Yes. Ah, darn. Ran out of energy. Let's see. Why 1 week? Yes. Shrug it off. We don't need the panic button this time. I suppose we'll go through the drip. Because the drip will disappear if you do not wear it. You people know this. Did it not do anything? We're supposed to add another panic button to my hand. Oh well. Let's see. We don't have a lot of strength, but it's now or never, I suppose. Yes, prevent the damage. Good. Yes. Congrats on the debut. Ah, thank you. Good to see you, Mystery. Mystery. I can never remember your name. Sorry, it's been a while. It is quite an interesting spelling, to say the least. There's Ethereal and my demon form wind up on the same turn. Now that is Providence. Enemy loses 2 strength. Yes. Permanently? So it would seem. Now do we blow them up? I think yes. Either we take a little bit of damage, or we then draw 10 randomized cards and hope that one of them is a cost of 0. The question is it worth saving that little bit of health? No, I'd rather kill him next time. Good. Good. I remembered it was not the pronunciation that I originally thought it was, so that's... At the very least, I remembered that. Let's see. Ah, the Hand of Greed. Perfect. Money, 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 money. Money! You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. Good option to have. Ooh, 12th metallicized. That'll come in handy for the boss of this level. 'Cause that guy is mean. A very rude dude. Flex plus. 6 damage, deals 3 additional damage. Good strength. 2 wounds to your hand, gain 15. Yeah, Flex plus. Yes, we'll go for the mystery.
Hmm. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your mind aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you are going insane, or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say, anyway. And why would they lie? Let's see. Embrace the madness. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. That is valuable. Become cursed with writhe. Playable, innate. So either get a curse and heal, lose health, get 2 madness, or just lose 5 max HP. Yes, madness. Something in you cracks. Only the truly mad can understand a place like this. So you give in to the chattering voices and continue on with a new perspective. Things do seem to make so much more sense now. As you head upwards, hopping from one floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. While in free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest techniques. Channel a power to survive the fall. Strike at the wall to hang on to it. Lose entrench. That's not a really big loss. That is a big loss. I don't know. I don't use that one very often. And I think I have 2 of them. Very well, I choose strike. You are able to latch on to the wall and manage to make a short hop into another stable platform. Your voices in my head, they talk to me, they understand, they talk to me. Indeed, the voices in the head. Do we rest Smith or Toke? I'm a midnight toker. Could remove a curse. But I think a health boost might be more opportune. Yes. Give me that tasty, tasty life. Time for a boss. A mini-boss. An elite. Oh no. A nemesis. This man can deal mad damage if memory serves. We must prepare. Ah, no. Ghostly armor. But I've got enough defense card I'm willing to sacrifice. Ooh, birds. All of the armor. All of it. And panic! Ha ha ha. Cannot take me now. Yes. He is a floaty chonker indeed. Plus his eyes leak a strange ectoplasmic goo upwards against the gravity. Madness. Skills cost 0 whenever you play skill exhausted. Is that worth it? This combat is going to be a little long. So let's give ourselves some more metallicize.
Yes. More burns. Weird flex, but okay. Let us see. Big chungus, big chunk. Oh, I didn't notice the intangible. I don't want to waste my exhaust. Chrysalis. The shockwave. Perhaps a little bit of madness. Yes, that went even more swimmingly than I could have hoped. Yes, DM Drux, this is Slay the Spire. A card game. A card fighting game. Quite fun. Similar to Monster Train or Ring of Pain, if you have ever heard of those. Perhaps I'll stream them next time. Get a bit of variety in there. Capitalize. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. I've got an ability that makes it so I lose no block, so... that might be detrimental. Maybe. I mean, it's a relic. Alright. Gain 3 strength, always a bonus. Deal 8 damage to all enemies X times. I don't usually have the energy to spare. 13 damage, 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. Yes, when we missed a battle, just casually starts flexing at the opponent to intimidate them. Yes. And wreathes his weapon in flame while flexing and staring at them menacingly. Who could have guessed that his menacing stare and flexing actually makes him stronger somehow? Nobody could have guessed. Do we Tokersmiths? Tokersmith. Well, we're at full health. We do have a couple of curses. Let's do it for the memes. Let's toke, boys. I'd probably prefer to smith, but let's toke. You don't get this opportunity often. Let's see. Could have sworn I had some curse cards, didn't I? Well, I suppose I'll take out one of my low-tier defending cards. Can I cancel? Can I cancel these? Can I go back and not toke? Could be a risk. Yes. Alright, we'll smith. Nothing worth toking about. Haha. Ba-dum-tsh. Alright. 5 random skills into draw pile. Might be one of our best options. Or I could upgrade Barricade. Barricade or Chrysalis. Barricade. And if I reduce it to 2, then that gives me more options. Makes it more likely that I'll actually choose it. But I did just get a relic that makes this card kind of useless. Alright, Chrysalis it is. Confirm. Yes, I enjoy channeling Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist whenever I play this game. That's why I prefer to be Mr. Angry Dude. Because the cards that appear to him tends to be a bit more aggressive. Less poisonous and sneaky. Although the robot guy is pretty cool too. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That is always nice. The Orb Walker. What was your thing again? End of its turn gains 3 strength. Like me. Now, anything else we could do? I might be able to take him out in a single turn if I'm lucky. Double my strength. Ho 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 ho. 16 strength on turn 1. That's not bad. Crispy. Let's see. Want to explode? A2 odd. Clothesline, feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. That is good. That will be helpful. Didn't even need to read the last one. Let's see. Epic enemy and more question marks. We've got the health for it. Let's see. Feel no pain. Yes, we'll just plan for the future this turn. They're gonna give me some negative buffs. Should I? Alright, well, give me Artifact 2. She summoned more swords. Gotta take out those swords, otherwise it's gonna be death by 1,000 cuts. Really? You attack all of them instead of, maybe doubling up on 1 or 2? I suppose that's the effect of random. How about thee? As ready as I'll ever be. This is still gonna hurt. Woof. If only I could have had intangible last turn. How about the fiend? You think that will help? Haha, 78. Now you cannot hurt me. Gonna head it out, convince Naboo. Thank you, Red. Thank you for dropping by. Always nice to see you. Hmm. 38. Wouldn't be enough to wipe her out. It is time for the snake cards. D7, still not quite enough. 5-block upgrade card in your hand for the rest of combat. This one's good. A demon form. Fine. I just upgrade. No, that just changes the cost and makes it cost more. Let's see. None of these are super useful. Oh, the combo. I don't know if this many combos should be allowed. Ah. Okay, energy and drawing card. Oh, yes. That one's useful for fighting mobs and minions. Strength potion. Oh, you know me, I like to flex. Yeah. Just flex so hard that, you know, your strikes deal 10 times more damage because you flex so hard. Right, 2 random skills. Oh. Very well. Not the ones I would have chosen, but not a bad pair. Oh, hello, mister. That would have been useful a long time ago. Whenever you play a power card, heal too. Oh, that is very nice. Cards which exhaust when played, wants to discard 50% of the time. The bird-faced urn, probably. Start each combat with this in your hand. I don't know, dramatic entrance. Let's see, do I have enough money to get both? Oh, I don't think I quite... Do I? Maybe? Burb? Ah, dramatic entrance. Good. Good. That's right up my alley. Just bust in, all dramatic-like, start flexing on the haters, and then just destroy them. The ultimate Chad move. Jutting out from the chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you are curious what lies inside, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. Yes, I will. Why? I do really want it, but we're getting close to the boss. Very well. As soon as you strike the sphere, the sentries spring to life around you, as I strike a dramatic pose. It's all coming together, yes. Good. How can we do this in the most dramatic fashion possible? Strike that pose. Hoo-yah! For I am here. Now explode for me, please. Boom. Boom. Yes. How quick can we do this? Maybe. Kind of want to save the strength potion. But that just means I'll take more damage. Ah, so close.
Yes, it is all mine. A lizard tail. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead, only once. That's gonna be very valuable against the last boss. It was worth it. Extra energy in exchange for being a little bit more vulnerable. I think I'll go with Berserk. I'm a risk taker. It's the best way to get what you want. Oh, the burb. Whenever you play a power card, gains 1 strength. Well, first and foremost, dramatic entrance. Then, my demon form. And the panic button. Let's see. Regenerate. Oh, yes, that's why I hated you. I remembered I disliked combating you, but I could not remember why. Yeah. It's good when you become intangible when you cannot gain any more armor. Intangibility has really paid off on this run. Super strong, fiery weapon. Oh yes, and my burb. Thank you for the heals, burb. Now I'm gonna get destroyed. 9 times 6. At a whole whopping 54 damage. Woof. Well, could do the Hand of Greed. And then the boomerang. I don't really need any more gold. We should do a shockwave. And then the boomerang. Yes. And drink the block potions. I should have drank in the dexterity first. We'll save that one. Prepare for the Aura Auras. Aura, 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 aura. Berserk. Give me more. So now I have 5. Let's see. Ha. Prepare to die. Grr. Uh-oh. Oh yes. Now I recall.
Yes. He revives. He has 2 health bars. I recall now.
Alright. Get ready for the flags. No, thank you. I've got to be metal. Also, this is gonna hurt. Is this gonna wipe him out in one shot? Oh, yeah. Yes. It's all coming together indeed, indeed. But that's not quite the end. The thump, the thump, the thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You ready your blade. You deal 804 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but is ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you've dealt a total of 9,520 damage to the heart. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Victory? I cannot remember how to actually get past that. I know that there's like a secret end game. Alright. Omamori. Negate the next 2 curses. And normal enemies drop an additional card reward. You can now dig for relics at rest sites. All of these are useful. Good. Well, you know, I was not expecting to actually make it all the way to the very end in our first run. Well, it is an infinite cycle. Ah, yes, this is how you get to the secret end. You need to defeat it with all 3 of the champions. And then it unlocks. That's right. Alright. Well, I doubt we'll make it all the way to the end again, but I'm down for one more run. Yes. Don't really have much else in mind. Wouldn't want to end the stream too early, especially considering it's our debut. Yes, Candle, yes. We've defeated them. Now we're going to be the Silent, a deadly huntress from the Foglands. Eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Draw extra cards, yes. Indeed, we were victorious. Neon time. Very well. Our victory has granted us excess power. Victory with a question mark indeed. Hello, Mr. Interdimensional Space Whale. You brought me back. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. That is a good one. Or more health. Well... That is the question, is it? Because the enemies in the next 3 combat have 0 HP. It's nice, but the starting enemies are generally not too bad. Sometimes there are elites in the first 3 enemies on a certain route, but not always. Let's give it a go. We've been gambling today, and so far it's paid off. Let's see. Any routes that will take us... Yes, if we swing around up here through all these question marks, which I probably would have done anyway, we can get to an elite on our second combat, unless one of these is also an enemy. We'll have to see.
Let's see. Let's familiarize ourselves with all these cards again. 8 block. Discard 1 card. 6 damage. Oh yes. Well, let's just kill you. Let's see. Apply 5 poison. Next turn, gain 2 more energy. That's a good one. Let's go with poison. Damage over time is always nice, especially when the enemy has high armor. Well, we still have 1 left. Ooh, and Venom. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. Was not expecting a random legendary card at the start, but I'll take it. I'll take it indeed. Let's see if our luck takes a turn for the better. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining gold idol sitting peacefully atop. It looks incredibly valuable. You sure don't see any traps nearby? I like gold. As you grab the idol and stow it away, a giant boulder smashes through the ceiling into the ground next to you. You realize that the floor is slanted downwards as the boulder starts to roll towards you. This is some Indiana Jones shit. Alright, so I either take a curse, take 17 damage, or lose 5 max HP. Well, we've not taken any damage yet, so I'll take it. You throw yourself at the boulder with everything you have. When the dust clears, you can make a safe way out. Ah yes, just body check a boulder. What am I, Leon Kennedy? Yes. You deal 4 damage. You deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand, exhaust. Let's see. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Discount one card random. Nothing here of super great value. Usually I save my money for my relics. I'll continue on. See you later, shopkeeper. I've got to say, I've tried it and it's not quite it's not quite my cup of tea as far as gameplay mechanics go. But there's a game called Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Man, the merchant in that game has one of the greatest theme songs of any merchant ever. I'll have to play it for you guys sometime. Ah, well, I might get copy strike. I did. Oh, dang it. A random encounter right before the elite. Very well. Deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Let's keep going with the poison route, yeah. We don't really got a lot of high damage cards. Yeah, if you want to find this song I'm talking about, you can look it up on YouTube. It's Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Oh, what was it? Shopkeeper song? Shopkeeper theme? Man, that shopkeeper got some pipes. Into the unknown. Oh no. This is the angry boy. We don't have any poison. Well, I guess just stabby, stabby, stabby. That's all we can do. We might get wrecked in this run. 'Cause this boy ramps. Whenever you play a skill, gains 2 strength, yes. Well, let's play a power. We might be able to pull this off. We're definitely not getting out unscathed, though. Scheiße. Blocking is not worth it with this guy, I forgot. Woof. Oh, there's nothing I could do. I guess 8. Might outclass? No, maybe? Takes slightly less damage, at the very least we're alive, and he'll die from poison damage before he can do anything else to us. Even if we didn't completely wreck him. Well, a little worse for wear. Would have been nice if we had that 1 HP buff. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Nice. Permanent stat increases for the battle are always good. Let's see. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. Adrenaline's a good one. Gives us options. We need health. That's the main one. Gimme that sweet, sweet life force. Do we have money enough for a relic, perhaps? Max HP, that would have been nice. Start each combat with 1 dexterity. 7 and heal all of your HP. Woo! Or we can heal 1 HP, or 4 HP every combat. Tempting. Oh, sorry. It's my phone alarm. Yes, I do think... we do want this and that. But relics are much more consistent. Yes, buy something. Buy. Yes. Do I purchase a waffle or a stone from this boy? But I do want to deal more damage. I can do both. Alright. So do I permanently gain more armor whenever I play an armor card, or do I increase my max HP by 7 and heal myself? You know, just for the healing, I think. Yeah. Let's see. We can improve a card. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with more energy. It's not always nice, since there's always a rest site before the boss. Waffles. Oh, hey, Mercy, welcome back. We got our tea set, we got our waffles. You know, pretty soon here, we're gonna have a full-fledged meal. Let's see. I'm making venom cheaper. Make adrenaline give me more energy. Do 20 damage instead of 15. I think adrenaline. That'll give us a lot more options. Now onto an elite. Oh. The status debuff boys once more. Kate. God, it's... well, thank you for dropping by, Kate. It's good to see you. Yeah? It's totally fine to be late. As I said, anyone who can drop by for any amount of time is always appreciated. I'm cute, eh? No, thank you. Though I still need to kind of fix the eyes. The blinking's a little bit too sensitive still. The only problem is if I lower the sensitivity too much, then I can't even close my eyes at all. Which, you know, blinking is not really necessary, but it's nice. Love and value, keep amazing work. Told him, keep doing. Ah, thank you, Kate. That is adorable. Yes, Kate is adorable. She always is. Super wholesome. Yes. Thanks for letting me know, Kate. Kate is the organizer of a fan. Let's see, I keep thinking it's a fan game, but no, I believe it's an animation series, a fan animation series we're working on. It's based on a game called Perfect Apocalypse. A Perfect Apocalypse, I believe is the spelling. As in, paws with toe beans and what have you. And, yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm going to be playing the character called Patches. So that's going to be interesting when that comes out in a while. Yes, for some reason I always thought it was a game because Perfect Apocalypse is a game. But, no, after multiple reminders, yes, it is. It is an animation. So, that'll be fun. Yes. Yes, get them permanent dexterity gains. Just gotta remember I need to do 3 attacks in a single turn. Yes. Let's see. Yes, fights with those 3 always take a very long time. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Oh, that's nice. Now I just need to get the artifact that makes me get potions every combat. Just heal up 5 HP after every fight. That'll be nice. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. More damage to all enemies twice. Yeah. We don't have enough varied attacks. Let's see. I remember the jaw worm is the most annoying. But the slime is also bad because it gives debuffs. I won't be able to kill this either of them, so it's best to just block. Yes. Indeed. First I thought it was going to be just some sort of normal, like, post-apocalypse dating simulator, which I don't know if that's normal, but yeah, it was a bit different than I expected. It was interesting. Unique. Poison for you, Mr. Slime. Oh no, he licked me. No lickies, Mr. Slime. See, the card is already paying dividends. Let's see. You have 4 damage. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy to your hand. Ah, yes. 3 attacks. Always good, especially with my dexterity kunai. 5 damage. If the enemy has weak, gain energy and draw a card. I make enemies weak occasionally. Might be worth it. Or next turn, gain 2 energy. I think we'll go for the debuff route this time. That's what this character's all about, really. That was a good first turn. Almost as good as my incredibly dramatic entrance card. Can't remember the exact name, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? Point is, it's dramatic. Have to go. Have to do. Ah, thank you, Candle. We'll have to stream again sometime. I appreciate you dropping by and sticking around for as long as you did. It's always a pleasure. She streams too. Please check her out if she's ever streaming and you're looking for something good. She's got a very soft voice. Very pleasant. Bit of a nervous bean, but so am I. It helps enhance the cute factor. Don't tell her that, though. Yeah. Let's see. Poison, poison. I like poison. Let's see. 6 damage, so 11 damage and 3 poison. That almost gets it to the same. But not quite. And this one. Yes. Ah. Yes. Yes, a lot of the people that are subscribed to me are just other streamers that I stream with. Eventually I'll get the ball rolling and, you know, hopefully I'll draw in some new eyes on occasion. Although even just today I've had a few new followers, so that is nice. Is that a bot? I hope not. looks like a bot. Just ignore them. I'll do some research in the future on how to block those. Or I can just block it right now. Let's go find out. It'll be a bit quiet for a moment since I don't think it plays the music when I'm since I don't think it plays the music when I'm I don't think it plays the music when I'm I don't think it plays the music when
is
I'm
it looping infinitely?
Woo. Pulled up my stream there and it looped infinitely. Woo. Let's see. Ban. Yes. Good. Alright. I have banned the bot. Yay. Yes. Thank you for the input. I was not sure quite how to do that, but yeah, just gotta pull up my stream and click on them and drop the ban hammer. But yes, good. Goody gumdrops. Let's see, 5 poison or 6 damage? Yes. Yes, thank you. What to do? Cunning. Add 3 Shiv pluses to my... I don't think I've ever found that potion before. Is it new, perhaps? Something added in the last few months? Ding dong, the bot is dead, the bot is dead, the bot is dead. Oh, wow. I may very well take you up on that offer, because I just have the automated bot moderators at the moment. Yes, I will certainly take that into consideration. I'll discuss it and get more info with you after the stream, I suppose. Let's see. Blue. Or just poison. Well, the infinite blades. That's 4 free damage every turn. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Powers are always nice.
You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Frantically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventures mixed together in the puddle. I like gold. Me. Feeling the sting of the goop as the prolonged exposure starts to melt away at your skin, you manage to fish out the goop. Read is good. Now let's see if we survive. If we don't, no harm, no foul. Suppose we'll either go to the end of this run, or very least for like another 20-25 minutes. I think we'll call it there. Right. Take poison. Pokey, 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 pokey. Lots of little pokies. And shivs. Take more damage, you. Shivy, shivy, shivy. Should have done that before I did all my attacks, but it matters little. Woof.
see, I think the best route... Let's see. You see, I've got to defeat him before all of these turn green, otherwise he's just gonna destroy me. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Appreciate the offer for sure. Let's see. Shibby shibby. Stabby stabby. Prolong the inevitable, eh? A deadly neurotoxin. Alright, I think in the next 4 turns, either the poison or my damage will finish them off. Props. Thank you for the offer. I'll think about if there are any props I could employ. Maybe some for Christmas, although I'm sure I can find like a Christmas hat prop or something like that. Christmas beard prop. I'm sure they're out there. But I will certainly think of what could be useful. Thank you. Yes. Good. We win. We have survived. By 6 poison. Good. Deal 14 damage, discard all non-attack cards in your hand. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak. Permanently? Wow. That could be good. This turn, your next skill is played twice. If I could upgrade that... So many good options. Catboy? Not sure if I've been introduced to Catboy. I think we'll go with Burst. Let's see. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Woof. That could be Slippery Slope. During boss and elite combats, gain energy at the start of your turn. That's useful. Double the effectiveness of potions. Yes, I do remember. Whenever you use a potion, gain 5 HP, double the effectiveness. It's not quite the one I was looking for, but... Extra energy on boss runs. That could be very helpful. Sacred Bark it is. I just got a feeling. Well, my route is pretty much immediately decided. All of them question marks, they're luring me. Oh, not the burbs. I hate the burbs. Haha. Take that. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? Not in the air no more. I know you can get back up if you really wanted to. You don't need all these defends. I mean, I'll still use them. Yay. Well, you know me, I like to deal the big numbers. But not taking any numbers is also a little satisfying in its own way. Next skill is play on twice. So I can apply 10 poison damage? Useful, useful. I could just straight up poison that bird to death. Bad burb. We're inside of a tower, a spire, perhaps even. What are you doing in here? No place for burbs. Ouchie. It's all about the combos. Victory. And slow and so the journey continues, is what I wanted to say. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain energy. So this is specifically a discard card. I've never used it before. I'm curious if it'll add energy to my next turn, or not. But I do have a card or two that throws a card away, I think. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. Regret might be a very dangerous one to have. I think I'll just pray. As your hand touches the shrine, gold rains from the ceiling, showering you on wishes. Yay! I do have enough gold that I could potentially go to the shop, but I might as well just save up and buy like 2 relics at the same time. Oh no. Mr. Orbs. Remember, you are a pain. Oh, you... Gonna have to get it to you one way or another. Very least, yeah, let's get that, let's get some of that block out of the way. And the artifacts so we can poison you.
What are you buying?
Let's see. Our options are limited. May just be best to hunker down, I think. Just these two then. Nearly there. The longer the strike's on, the more damage I take, so I've just got to bite the bullet and take this guy out. Can't believe they're not even considered elite monsters. Whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage back. Good. Apply 2 weak, gain 11 block. I think I'll go with the Caltrops. Oh, another one? They really want me to die, don't they? Let's see. Upon receiving attack damage, gains 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable's trigger. Resets at 2-3 at the start of your turn. It's just about the best I can do. The poison will finish him off for me. Good. One way or another. Although now we're down below half health. 3 poison to random enemy 4 times. Well, if there's only one enemy, that would deal 12 poison damage. That's nice. Yeah. Let's go with that. We need something here that will heal us. Ooh, at the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies? Don't know. There's my dramatic entrance, but... Start of boss combats, heal 25 HP. I mean, that's good, but... Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Also good. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. When you die, heal 60% of your max HP instead and discard this portion. That is practically required at this point if we want to survive. Okay. A meal table. Oh, we will be coming to shops a few more times, but... so hard. It's so hard to choose, but transmutation might be worth it instead, because neither of those two relics appeal to me fully. Can live without them. Alright. Into the breach. I think we might die here. This may be the end for old me. There's nothing else I could have done. Alright, we'll be using our potion then. Alright, well, we've died once, but what about second death? Maybe? Maybe we'll survive? It'll be close. Yeah, maybe not as close as I think. It is done. We've survived to fight another day. But for how much longer? Start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's good. There's 2 cards in your discard pile, return them to your hand that cost 0. Nice. I don't think we'd survive another enemy. Well, we survived this. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, murder, murder. Caw, caw, caw. Murder, murder, murder. Caw, caw, caw. You buy a donation box. Oh. Damage if failed, permanently increase this card's damage by 3. Oh yes, I like this one. I suppose I'll stay in line. You decide to stay in line, out of fear, to see what will happen. Eventually, you are face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Caw, caw, caw. You chant too. Why not? Yeah, I guess we're part of a cult now, guys. So it would seem. Yeah, I thought this was the line for, like, the free donuts, but I guess I'm a cultist now. Start of each combat, apply one vulnerable. Ooh. Let's see. Do I heal myself? Well, this way I can potentially heal myself to full, and then improve my stuff. Hey, Merchant Man. What do you got in my price range? I don't have the time, actually. Well, in Mountain Time, it's 2:23 p.m., actually. Well, I guess I'm a liar. Or just forgetful. Can't buy any of these, which is unfortunate. Let's see, we can gain 10 regen. Regen could come in handy. Or I can just get more shivs. Just at the beginning, every single turn, 8 guaranteed damage. That's not bad. Yeah, fine. Indeed, this ritual dagger can become really strong. Do any of you enjoy reading? I used to read a lot of books, but nowadays I read a lot more manga and webcomics. Ouch. This is not an optimal build, unlike our last one. Oh, hey, Mercy. You don't have to be sorry. I'm happy for any time you're able to watch. Apply a team for 5 damage. Apply 2 vulnerable. Take 3 damage on 1 card. That'll do. Yeah, it seems that about 3 hours is my current energy capacity. Because ever since we about hit the 3-hour mark, I've noticed I've started becoming a bit more subdued, not quite as energetic and bombastic. Not necessarily a bad thing, but an interesting thing to note. Hmm. Let's see. Skewer could be good. Ah, Catboy is another VTuber. I see. Interesting. Scaling the city, you noticed a wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly, the message becomes clear. Remove a card from the deck or upgrade all strikes and defense. Yes. The truth is always simple. Yeah, just be like get good is the message that they translated. So yeah, you can let go of your worries or just get good. Alright, well I guess I get good. That's what I'll do. Ah, automotive repair manuals. I should probably learn more about how to repair machinery. Just, in case there's like an apocalypse or I need to repair my own car or something. Oh no, it's a Doulahan. Or a bronze automaton, either one. Oh, so many options. Burst. Let's do a burst defense. Or we can do a burst block, but burst... Well, none of these are actually needed. I could just strike him. Just hit him a lot. Gotta take out those orbs. My options are a little limited. Well, we might not live much longer. Infinite blades. So I could either deal 30 damage. Yeah. Poison will take him out after next turn. This may very well be the end for the Silent. Don't have any energy, so that card would do nothing. Woof. 2 health. Ah, that was from the discard pile, not the exhausted pile. Got it. block and use a buff. Well, I hope you like poison. Yes. The odds of us winning this are practically none. No, there's nothing we can do other than try and poison you so you come down with me. Yes, Skewer. Woo. And death. The Hyper Beam. Dang, who would have known I was fighting Gyarados? No. Ah, yes. Robot Boy. Robot Boy's not bad. It's a very interesting, very technical character to play. Regardless, has been a pleasant stream. I appreciate everyone dropping by. I think I'll call it here for today. We got 2 good runs. First run, we made it all the way to the end. Second one, just didn't get very lucky with our relics, I guess. But regardless, I think things went well. And I'll see you guys again. Just for future reference, I'm usually planning on streaming primarily on Sundays and Mondays, but I will not limit myself and may occasionally hop in on the rest of the week in the evenings, because that's when I'm free after my occupation. Yes, it is quite a draining occupation, I'll give you that, but if I do have the energy, I'm down for a chill stream, then I might just hop on. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.